Hey guys, Jack Scalfani here. We got a lot going on right now. Got the comfort food series going. Then we're going to go into freeze drying. I'm all excited. I'm already filming the freeze dryer. We're already working on that right now for you. A lot of good things. Plus, I got to tell you, Labor Day weekend, we're giving away a smoker. That's right. I think Labor Day weekend's at the end of September. We're going to be giving away a smoker, and I'll be reviewing the same smoker. So what I did was I looked at all the ingredients on a hamburger and I tried to get my favorite ingredients. So let's start with the bun, okay? Because I got a comment on each one. The bun, the brioche bun, if a restaurant uses the brioche bun, it's literally, in my mind, the best bun that's out there, okay? I really like the brioche bun, that's why I went with it. Got this from Aldi, you can get it from any store, okay? And then I saw this at Aldi and it was a habanero jack cheese, and I got all excited. I'm like, oh wow, that'll be amazing on the burger because we're making the best burger, right? So we wanted to get the best ingredients. So we got a habanero jack cheese there, and then I love romaine lettuce, so I'm going with romaine lettuce. I was a toss between butter lettuce or romaine lettuce and romaine one because butter lettuce was all sold out. I couldn't find any. So anyway, when it came to tomatoes, I wanted tomatoes on my burger, but I wanted better than just tomatoes. I didn't want green ones. I didn't want red ones. I went with with the sun-dried tomatoes in the oil. We're gonna drain the oil, get it out, and put this on the burger, okay? And then we got Wagyu ground beef, which is a good ground beef. It's not the best, but it's really good. So we're gonna go with that. And then pickles. When it comes to pickles, my favorite pickles are bread and butter pickles. So we're gonna be going with that. And then our condiment is going to be the garlic aioli, okay? And I've been debating whether to go grab the Whataburger spicy ketchup. I think I am. I'm using both of them. We're gonna use the garlic aioli spread, and then we're going to use the Whataburger spicy ketchup. So let me go grab the ketchup. Let me get the meat started. So we want to talk about the meat first, because there's a few things you need to know before you make your hamburgers. There's a few things I want to talk about when it comes to the meat. This is with meatballs. This is with hamburgers, Salisbury steaks, anything that is made with like ground beef, okay? You don't want to work your ground beef hard. You want to form it and get out. Once again, form the patty and get out. Lots of people are like, tap, 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 and they're tapping their hands together and all that, and they're forming a patty that basically is tougher than your shoe. The more you pat a patty, the more tough it gets, okay? So quickly form the patty and get out. Another tip is, when you cook a patty, how many people press down on their patties? How many people like smash burgers? Oh my gosh, smash burgers are the worst because every drop of fat is squeezed out. Every drop of flavor is squeezed out. Smashing it is making it tougher and drier, and oh, it's so good because it gets really thin and crispy. It gets crispy because there's no flavor, there's no fat in the meat at all. You basically have grilled it and smashed it. So don't take your spatula and press down on your patty. Don't do that. Keep it plump, keep it juicy, because if there's any moisture like water or juice from the meat, you're gonna squeeze that out and cook it away, and that's not right. So let's see what we got here, okay? So I'm gonna throw seasoning in here, mix it by hand real quick, make my patty as fast as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna season, form the patty, got it? Okay, but don't make a mess, don't hurt yourself, don't rush, because if you pat it one or two times too many, it's going to be fine. I'm just telling you, I'm just warning you from over shaping your patties and pressing down with a metal weight and a brick or whatever. So we're going to start with some oregano. There we go. We don't need much. We're going to do a little basil. A little basil in there. All right. Take some dried onion and get that worked in. This will all get mushed in, okay? And I thought about doing it Juicy Lucy style, where you You do 2 patties and you press the patties together, and you got a slice of cheese between the patties. I've already done a video with, I think, Chef John, not Chef John, Chef Jason. Did it with Chef Jason once on a video. We got that. You can look that up if you want. But I'm not doing it today. I'm just making a single. I'm going to make a single half-pound patty, okay? This is 1 pound of meat. Half of it's one patty. Half of it's another patty. One for me, one for Tammy. All right? So, my favorite is going to be some garlic. Pour that on there. There we go. What's the rule? Yep, can't have too much garlic. It's impossible. If you have too much garlic, I don't know who you are. But then who cares? It tastes great because garlic's awesome. But anyway, we're going to get that mixed up. You can throw an egg in there if you want. You can throw some breadcrumbs in there if you want. Oh, you know what else I wanted to do? Hold on a minute. Now, I bought this spicy, it's upside down, but it's a spicy Whataburger ketchup. They finally bottled it and selling it in stores. So I bought a bottle, and I'm going to use that for my moisture in the meat. Not too much. There we go. Now I'm going to mix it up. All right, so mix this up, make your patties, and then I'll cook it up, and then we'll put the whole burger together, okay? Okay, guys, we're about ready to do our patties. Just heating some oil in a pan. Get that all around. Remember, don't press down on your patties, okay? My patties, they're all separated and patted down just slightly, so they're ready to go. So let's let this heat up for a bit, and then we're gonna get this baby sizzling. There we go. Once again, don't press down. Leave it like that. Let it cook naturally. We're gonna flip it in a few minutes. Give it a minute to cook on this side. I don't know how you like your patty. You like it rare, you like it well done. Cook it to how you like it. This is a half-pound burger. So let's give it a good old flip. Got a nice outer crust right there. Oh yeah. That's all hot. Get your cheese laid out on it. In fact, I want extra cheese, so I want my cheese to be double there. Alright, kill your flame. The pan's hot enough as it is to finish cooking this up. And then meet me over at the island. Okay, guys, bring the pan over real quick. Show you how it looks. Cheese kind of melted, kind of nice. Looks perfect. Put it over here. Let it sit for a minute. Now we're going to construct our sandwich. You ready? Got our bun. Brioche bun, right? All right, while that cheese is getting even more melted, I tasted a dot of this garlic aïoli, and it is amazing. So we're going to leave it like that. There we go. All right. Here we go. Grab some lettuce. Get that on there. Grab some more lettuce. I love lettuce on my burgers. I don't know why. Do not know why. Where's the spatula? Here it is. All right, let's get the burger out. Lay it on there. Leave that alone. Right there, yep. Make sure it's on there good. Okay. And then we're going to put some pickles on top. We'll put 3 pickles. Take some of the tomatoes. Put those on top in olive oil. Get that off the plate. There we go. I like a lot of sun-dried tomatoes. We're gonna leave it like that, and we'll top it off like that. Like that. Give it a nice press. There we go. Don't press too much. It's like pressing the meat. Don't press the meat. Once again. Okay, remember, don't press down too hard on the meat. Look how beautiful that looks. Does that look amazing? that is how, let me bring this back here. I got excited and it centered the burger. Should have centered it on the plate. That's how you do it right there. That's the best ingredients I could find to put together. I was going to get like ground brisket or ground chuck, but Wagyu is just as good. So anyway, I am going to, this is going to be messy. The garlic aioli is amazing. I tasted it on my finger just a minute ago, and that's to die for. So I can't imagine what it's going to taste like on this. Good thing I had a towel, huh? All right, here we go. That's to die for. It's wonderful. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye.